upset because they're not going to win anything. Hi, I'm DeAndre. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit in the Commentary, 10/13, 2015. Apparently, Chairman Gowdy over the rep from South Carolina, who is the chairman of the House Benghazi committee, is under scrutiny because of his attitude, actions, and comments in regards to the lawsuit that is being prepared by an employee who was a part of the investigative team, Brad Poliska, who is saying that the chairman is violating confidentiality by responding with evidence and information from the employment dispute. He was fired by the committee, I guess, in regards to his work. And this man's claims, who was fired, Brad says that it was a special, unprovoked, unbacked, with not the clear evidence to forego real truth about Benghazi, but instead a smear campaign against Hillary Clinton, and that he believes that he did not go along with those tactics, so he was let go and terminated and is being retaliated against. And this is more evidence that really frightens me about the GOP and the RNC and where they are when it comes to our country's reality. These people have been given an opportunity to step up to the plate in the absence of John Boehner, who he now really does see as a runner and a liar and hider, and he has abandoned his post as Speaker of the House, and the Republican Party has the duty to replace him and get another person in there, and they're begging Paul Ryan to do it. And I don't want to beg somebody to do it. We want somebody that's going to be courageous and helpful, that wants to do the job. I don't think that we should railroad or shotgun somebody into a position of leadership in this party. And I think that the GOP, with somebody like Gowdy, is showing the unprofessional inability of these people in this political party to actually responsibly and honestly and legally do the nation's business. These motherfuckers have been the most do-nothing Congress for the past several sessions that we've seen in a long time. Some of their ratings and polling on their accountability and work performance is so low that it's unreadable. They can't even get the numbers. It's such a low score on their credibility and help and effort to run the country that we can't even get the fucking numbers out. It's sad, that Brad was fired, if this is the truth, because he refused to harass and lie and make Benghazi worse than 9/11. This is not the kind of scrutiny that went on with 9/11. This is not the kind of questioning that went on after 9/11. This is not the smear and the judgment toward George Bush that happened after 9/11. This is not the amount of people who were killed in 9/11. This was not something that was looked at and combed through like they should have did for 9/11. They fought these families to give the people the money. They spent more time doing that than actually showing who distorted facts and how those Saudi Arabian men got a chance to attack our country once again. So the idea that Benghazi and the situation there when Hillary was in charge, or with Donald Trump saying things like she was the worst Secretary of State ever, it may sound good or be a good soundbite or make this wig-wearing motherfucker seem clever, but his race for the White House is a senseless endeavor. He is about to lose more money than he ever in trying to win over anything. This slumlord, lion-ass, weave-needing motherfucker will not be the President of the United States. Hillary Clinton is going to beat his ass. This Benghazi bullshit is starting to turn into morass. And I believe, once again, the Republican Party will be thrown out on their ass when it comes to not being on the other side of the lawn or the grass in the White House. They're not going to make it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to get in there. They're not going. They've been giving us clowns. We have this bozo the clown exposition of people coming from their party. They're not ready. They're not ready for the White House. They're not ready for the White House. They can't even get somebody to be the Speaker of the House. They're not ready for the White House. They're not ready for the White House. They can talk shit about everything that's gone on in the White House. They can scrutinize, judge, and falsely accuse people of wrongdoing in the White House, but they're not ready to work in the White House. They're not ready to be in the White House. Fuck Donald Trump. He ain't ready for the White House. He can't even get the order of business together in his own house. His own house is not in order. His own house is not in order. Where are all his kids? Wait a minute, who is his daughter? They're not ready. He's not ready for the White House. He treats immigrants like shit, and he's married to one. He doesn't understand the Hispanic culture. He just wants them to be a workforce. He is a con artist and a liar and a $25 pimp whore motherfucker from Wall Street. He was cocooned and hatched on Wall Street. He is a Wall Street mole. He is not somebody that wants this job with his soul. His bullshit is like mold. All of this is getting old. And we need to move forward and get somebody in there that's going to be a leader, you know. Hillary Clinton's going to be a leader. You know, Donald Trump is a company, fraudulent, bankrupt idealist, and a bleeder. He bleeds communities. He bleeds situations. He doesn't lead shit. You know, he's a chameleon and a liar and a fraud. And his hair is fucked up and odd. And I believe that Chairman Gowdy has got some questions to answer. And there's laws that protect people from the kind of harassment and make-believe propaganda bullshit that people want to abuse their power with. And it's not going to work. And he's going to come off looking like a self-centered jerk. That's all the time. I'm serious. This Benghazi shit ain't got nothing on what they should have did in regards to 9/11. You realize how many people died on 9/11? You realize how much fucking horror and horrific, terrible, irresponsible exposure that whole incident led to? The GOP is full of shit. And Fox News knows it. And that's what makes them so illegitimate. And we try to end every episode, if I can remember, once again, by saying fuck Fox News. Thank you.